Good morning, Team Alabama. We are ready for another Achieve3000. You are going to go to Young Inventors Tackle Big Problems. Young Inventors Tackle Big Problems. Go ahead and do your before reading poll. Pause if you need to. And then we will read the stretch article at a 1280. Vocabulary that will be maybe new to you today is ingenuity. And that is skill or cleverness that allows someone to solve problems and invent things. So if you have a really creative mind, you have a lot of ingenuity to help solve problems and create new solutions. And then ultrasound, a type of sound that is too high for humans to hear. Okay, please go ahead and find your stretch article, and it's Young Inventors Tackle Big Problems. Read along with me, please. Red Bank, New Jersey. What do popsicles, trampolines, snowmobiles, and Braille, an alphabet for people who are blind, have in common? They are all inventions that were dreamed up by kids or teens. Young people come up with great ideas every day, and they often use their ingenuity to help solve important problems, protecting patients. At age 16, McKinley Butson of Australia was chatting with her father, a health professional, when he mentioned the challenges that some cancer patients experience with radiation therapy. Radiation therapy uses high doses of radiation to kill cancer cells, but it can also damage healthy cells in the targeted area, causing symptoms such as fatigue and nausea. Driven by curiosity and a desire to help others, McKinley was determined to find a solution to help alleviate the treatment's negative side effects. After extensive research, thanks to binge-watching YouTube videos on how to read scientific journals, McKinley decided to create a flexible metallic shield that cancer patients could wear during radiation therapy. With the help of a mentor, McKinley used hospital machines to run tests and discovered that copper was the most effective metal for limiting the effects of radiation on healthy cells. Next, she needed a practical design, and proving that inspiration can be found anywhere, the idea for her design came to her during a history class lesson about ancient armies' use of chain mail, an armor made with interlocking metal rings. Today, McKinley's invention, the Smart Armor, is winning awards and awaiting clinical trials to test its effectiveness with real patients. So kids created these things. Helping the planet. Another teen borrowed from the past an invention designed to make disaster relief efforts more eco-friendly. Origami, the Japanese art of paper folding, dates back centuries, but Natalie Yam, 18, of Singapore, found a modern way to elevate the art for Earth's sake. Following a disaster, relief programs often deliver lightweight supplies, such as food and medicine, to remote regions by dropping them from the air using nylon parachutes. These parachutes are often discarded after a single use, but nylon can take decades to decompose. Paper, on the other hand, decomposes in just a few weeks, making Natalie's parachutes a greener, not to mention cheaper, alternative. Natalie experimented with several folded designs, 2 that were round and 2 that were rectangular. One of the rectangular ones opened most smoothly and dropped slower than the others, important features for delivering packages safely to a target. Seeing with sound. A high schooler from Puerto Rico had a different vision for helping others. At age 15, Axel Toro Vega invented an electronic device that uses sound to help people who can't see. For the millions of visually impaired people worldwide, navigating from place to place can present serious difficulties. Many use canes to avoid obstacles. But Axel's invention is a higher tech solution, a headband that alerts wearers to objects in their paths. The narrow band worn in place of glasses or atop a regular pair of glasses at eyebrow level contains 2 ultrasound emitters, which send out the brief ultrasound pulses. A computer chip calculates the time it takes for the sound waves to bounce back. The quicker the waves return, the closer the object. Then a beep delivered through earphones warns the wearer when an object is detected, and if an object is super close, the band vibrates. So it helps them not to run into things. Axel created a prototype using a 3D printer, and with the help of volunteers, he tested his invention using 16 obstacles, things in his way. The device alerted users to about 88% of them. So that's a pretty good percentage, guys. If you have a really cool idea, but you're not sure where to begin, young inventors have some advice. Look for problems around you or your friends for inspiration. They also say that you don't need to have a workshop or expensive tools. Improvising sometimes leads to the best inventions, so just work with what you've got. There are 2 things, however, young inventors say it's imperative to have: a passion for the problem that you're trying to solve, and a mentor to help guide you along the way. Okay, guys, that's the end of the stretch article. Please go ahead and find it at your Lexile level. Young inventors tackle big problems. Find it at your Lexile level and answer your activity questions at a 75% or better. Have a great rest of your day, Team Alabama.